Satellite Identification of the Scarlet macaw, macaw. The workshop on identifying scarlet macaws via satellite transmitters in the Selva Maya, led by Dr. Martin Michalski, Director of the Max Planck Ornithological Institute, and the Alliance for the Conservation of the Scarlet Macaw in the Selva Maya, comprised of Natura Mexicana, WCS, the Wildlife Conservation Society, and Friends for Conservation and Development, FCD, was held on August the 3rd to the 11th. Among the participants were also Dr. Uschi Müller, Icarus Project Coordinator, representatives of CONAP from Guatemala, CONABIO and CONAMP from Mexico, and the Forest Department of Belize. The workshop took place at Las Guacamayas Biological Station, Laguna del Tigre National Park in Guatemala. At first, the achievements and challenges of the Alliance projects were presented. Dr. Michalski introduced the attending to the advances of the Icarus initiative and its potential to fill important information gaps in the conservation of scarlet macaws and other species within the Selva Maya and the world. During the workshop, EOPS transmitters were placed on 3 scarlet macaws raised in the WCS field laboratory and 2 more on wild chicks at the El Peru nesting site. The devices operate by means of GPS and solar panels and are placed on the bird's back so as not to hinder its mobility. Thanks to these transmitters, the movement patterns on the scarlet macaws that migrate from the Maya Biosphere Reserve in Guatemala to the Monte Azules Biosphere Reserve in Chiapas, Mexico, at the end of their reproductive season will be known. With these dates, it will also be possible to compare the survival rate of chicks from managed nests with that of chicks from wild nests. On the other hand, identification microchips were placed to individually monitor specimens raised in laboratories or wild nests. These chips were used to identify the origin of individuals confiscated by authorities in charge of controlling illegal wildlife trafficking and thereby prosecuting macaw traffickers and improving measures to reduce these illegal activities. It is expected that both technologies will be highly useful in generating information which will strengthen the conservation of and recovery actions for the scarlet macaw population in the Selva Maya forest. We are Selva Maya.